Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, there is a very fresh, exciting energy in the room today, and that feels like a new door opening up. And right now, the word coming through is upgrade. I'm also hearing that the old weight is gone and a new path is appearing. You are finally stepping into your best life. Now let's find out what other messages are coming through. So starting off, you are in this mindset of nurturing yourself, something to do with nurture as well. So it's like you're just vibing out, okay? There was something to do with some very heavy energy, okay? You had to protect yourself. You had to be courageous, defensive, have this stance about you with that Seven of Wands energy. And before I began the reading, you also received the King of Wands and Justice. So something to do with that Seven of Wands. It's like you had, or is like you have this vision, or you had a vision that you took action in, okay? Something to do with your passionate pursuits. You're standing firm to your beliefs, okay? With that Seven of Wands backed up by the Knight of Wands that I got earlier. And it's because something is being called into judgment or called into play is what I'm hearing. There's like some sort of shift in the mindset, shift in the frequencies of some kind, because in the present atmosphere, the Four of Wands is representing some sort of harmony and justice. It was being backed up by that justice card as well. So it's like there's stability, but there's also harmony in the home, and everything's kind of just like balancing out, okay? This might not only just be in the home, it could be in a work environment, it could be in a partnership, a relationship, okay? This might be something to do with two individuals who are together, two people working together, a group of people working together. And it's like finally, there was some sort of shift or spark that was held between the two of you, between these groups of individuals that kind of ignited that passion again, ignited some sort of almost like awakening of some kind, some sort of rebirth with that judgment. There is like some sort of evolution of a purpose that was being held here very closely, very tightly. And in doing so, it's like I'm hearing there was a lot of nurturing of this idea, nurturing of this purpose, that these doors are finally opening up. And it's interesting to get the message that things are very fresh. When I think of nature, I get this vibe of like oxygen. The air is like full of oxygen. It's feeling very harmonious, very, very light, you know? And the energy is just like, just giving this really nice balanced vibe, okay? And in this environment, it feels very like stable is what I heard, okay? Very stable. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Something to do like something is being grounded. Okay, grounded in its youth, grounded in its potential, in the opportunity. Okay, and that's being backed up with the Knight of Cups, where it's like the hidden influences of being content with what is, being satisfied. The wishes are being fulfilled here. Your pleasures are being fulfilled. It's almost as though, because you nurtured something so much, perhaps on your own or perhaps with another, you might have a support group with you. You might have some sort of support network is what I heard, that really has your back, really has your best intentions is what I heard, okay? It feels like you're just able to sit, I heard, on your laurels, sit on what it is that you've been harvesting. Well, not harvesting. I heard the seeds that you've been sowing is what I heard. But maybe you are harvesting some of those seeds. Maybe some of those seeds are already coming in for you and you're watching them grow. It's like you've been able to kind of like sit back now and watch things grow, but you're also like kind of like gathering the harvest at the same time, okay? With that word upgrade, it feels as though something interesting is going to be coming in for you, okay? Queen of Wands energy. It's almost as though something is being created, okay? There's like some sense of confidence in you knowing that what you've cultivated is going to create something. Like you have this charisma about you with this Queen of Wands. This might be someone who's watching you, or this might be you looking into the situation, because it feels as though others might not necessarily see all of the pieces coming together with the Seven of Swords. It kind of feels like people are running away, or they're not truly seeing the motives behind what it is that you're doing, or maybe you're hiding your actions. It kind of feels like you're secretly doing something strategically in the background is what I'm hearing too, or someone's doing this towards you in preparation for some sort of upgrade that you're going to receive. It could go both ways. It's very interesting energies there with that Seven of Swords, but it feels very positive because this Queen of Wands is facing the Seven of Swords energy in some sort of warmth, okay, in this sort of confidence, this leadership authority like position, okay? And it's like it's looking towards the Seven of Swords, but it's like being very like strategic about it, where it's like it's looking at you, but it's like you don't want it to fully know. It's like someone's looking at you, but they don't want you to fully know that you're looking at them, that there's things behind you, things ready to unravel, things ready to finally close up and reveal the next chapter, or some sort of shift to a new upgrade, or this door's opening up and like things are finally starting in your life. Things are being prepared. A change is being prepared, okay? Oh, I just saw the Lovers on the side here. That might be of significance, okay? Lovers with the Ace of Pentacles. Very interesting. Something to do with some sort of partnership. I was definitely getting that vibe, okay? It might be some sort of loving partnership. It could be like with family, okay? Some sort of choice that you're making. I'm also getting Gemini energy with that. Something to do with, I'm getting strong partnership vibes. You might very well be with someone who you are in a relationship with, but I'm definitely getting partnerships, okay? Might be work related, might be with a friend, family, okay? Where like things are coming to, I heard like, I don't know why, but I heard like something's coming to a close. Something's ending to open up to something new, okay? Because this Ace of Pentacles is like the seeds of your prosperity. Okay, so there's something you closed out, okay? Maybe you stopped doing one thing and you started sowing the seeds of something new, okay? Maybe that might be of significance. And so you started doing that and moving forward with that energy, okay? I heard stability. Ooh, okay, so stability in your manifestations is coming through. Something to do with focused energy. The advice is to focus your energy on this new seed that you're sowing, this new force, this new inspired focus, this inspired will and creativity. I'm also getting something to do with you manifesting this partnership, okay? Because the Magicians is looking onto the Lovers, so maybe you're manifesting a new partnership, maybe in love, maybe in work, maybe in friendship, maybe in family, okay? I don't know why. I got a vision of a car for some reason. Maybe some of you are wishing for a new car, wishing for a new home, wishing for the ability to travel is what I heard. Wishing to be able to nurture and nature yourself is at the same time. It's almost like watering your garden is what I heard as well. Okay. I'm also getting like with this Ace of Pentacles, something to do with you saying something or doing something in preparation for this upgrade is going to really benefit you going forward. So keep doing that. Like it's manifesting the action forward for you, because it's like you're already in that mindset, you know? I feel like the energy that you're in, it feels very like you're just like, you're keeping it moving is what I heard. It's like you're not thinking about old weight, you're thinking about new weight is what I heard. It's like all the energy of the past is like irrelevant is what I heard. Something to do with you focusing on your new path, and that's why it's appearing in front of you is what I heard. It's like you're stepping into a new life, stepping into your best life, because I heard you're in this flow state is what I heard, okay? That might be of significance. Yeah, King of Wands. Isn't that interesting? Like, I was pre-shuffling Knight of Wands, and now you have King of Wands coming out fully. It's like you're a visionary, and that is the key, that is the winning move to you reaching your final outcome, which we'll soon reveal shortly. But you're very bold, you're very charming, and it's like you're full of like passion right now. You're full of action and willpower. And it's like, you're not going to give up. You're not going to stop what it is that you're doing, even though there might be opposition or challenges in your midst. It's like you keep it pushing, and because of that, your cups are stacking up, okay? It's really nice. And you're also like building up your pentacles as well. It's like you're at the Page of Pentacles, you're building new seeds of potential, so you're eventually leveling up to that Knight, Queen, and King Pentacles, okay? Ooh, you have the Emperor. That came out very like ferociously with the Ace of Swords. That's interesting. So you're going to come into some sort of breakthrough in your final outcome, where it's like, not only are you going to be feeling very structured with that Aries energy, you're going to be feeling like, I heard people are going to be respecting you. I feel like family members might be respecting you. Maybe your partner might be respecting you more. I heard your dog might be respecting you more. Maybe you have a cat as well. That might be of significance. It's like people are going to be feeling your aura of strength, your aura of power. It's like people won't be able to resist your new like structured, authoritarian like behavior, aura, presence. It's like you're coming out into some sort of like, it's like people see the true you, the truth, the clarity, okay? You're breaking into something new. It's really nice energy to see, okay? Well, let's find out what else is going on for you. Okay, what are some things you need to look out for? What do you need to know in your miss? Okay, so stand your ground. That makes a lot of sense, especially with the Seven of Wands. It feels as though you have this warrior spirit about you, which is so reminiscent of the Emperor and the Ace of Swords, okay? It's like, especially the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands, it's like you are very strategic, okay? You know when to run away and when to stand your ground, okay? Something to do with continue to protect your stance, be courageous about it. It's like this spirit in you is like, it's like I don't know why I heard the word domineering, but also something to do with like, it's so overwhelmingly strong that you refuse to give up is what I heard, okay? Something to do with just you standing your ground. That's really going to serve you going forward. Something to do with overcoming is what I heard too. Be open to new experiences. Yeah, so kind of like overcoming new obstacles, allowing yourself to traverse into new journeys, new paths that are unraveling and opening up to you. Because when these doors open up, okay, there's going to be some sort of fresh start happening for you. It might be within the month span, okay, a month from now, 2 months from now. You'll know when it happens, but you're going to be starting to go on some sort of journey that opens up a new experience to, I heard, manifest more opportunities. Kind of like, I heard something about some sort of tradition or some sort of belief system, okay? So maybe you're tapping into your spirituality more too for some of you, okay? You're closing out old chapters, but at the same time, it's like there's going to be a need to kind of like stand your ground and not go back to the old ways is what I heard, okay? Yeah, listen to your inner voice. It's like you know better than anyone else what you want going forward, okay? But yeah, there's going to be some unexpected development. There's going to be some sort of plot twist that happens. It almost feels like one of those like revelation moments where it's like when things pick up, when things kind of like shift, okay? When these massive changes finally come into perspective, it's like you'll have to let go of the old, embrace this new beautiful life that's coming towards you, because there's going to be like these upgrades that are just like allowing you to just feel like almost like outwardly different from what you normally feel, okay? It's like, it's almost as like if you've been down and out, all of a sudden you're going to be seeing success and you're going to be like, whoa, you know? It's like the universe is like, stand your ground, prepare for it so that you are emotionally ready. But you have this warrior spirit about you, so you are ready, okay? It's just like the universe wants you to be able to like take it all in, but don't feel like it's going to go away because you earned it is what I heard, okay? And it's like something along the lines of, I'm happy for you. There's going to be people who are going to be cheering you on through this upgrade, okay? They know that you've had a lot of weight on your shoulders. I've heard boulders on your shoulders, okay? Something to do with you not avoiding things, you constantly pushing through. And that's what has allowed you to manifest what's coming in for you, okay? And not only with that Nine of Cups energy that we saw, with you're going to be feeling content, you're going to be feeling satisfied with your new journey, your new path. Woo! And you're going to have safe spaces opening up to you, okay? Finally, you're going to be having some sort of emotional security. I heard, I don't know why, for some of you, it might be financial security that you'll be reaching. You're going to be feeling comfortable in your solitude. Like, you'll feel good to have a roof over your head, your bills paid, things like that, where it's just like you're going to be able to be vulnerable in your space and just feel like everything is finally okay, is what I heard. Yeah. And also, there's going to be some things that do pop up that might seem a little sugar-coated, okay? Like empty compliments from people. There might be some people in the midst that will be envious of your upgrade. So just, watch out for that. They're going to give some harsh truths or hidden insults, or think it's too good to be true, or you might think it's too good to be true. I would say just kind of like ignore these hushed tones, these deceitful words of like where you are in your life, okay? Because it's like speaking ill of something or speaking it into reality only creates that reality, is kind of like the vibe. So it's like, don't let that reality, like the idea of the reality, sink into your mindset. Use your inner truth and knowing that everything's going to be okay because you worked hard to get to this point, is what I heard, okay? So listen to your inner voice is going to remain present as you go through that shadow work that might, transpire there, okay? Yeah, so I'm also getting a vibe where it's like, I was definitely getting partnerships with the lover, but I was also getting another vibe of like the word freedom, okay? Something to do with freedom from a partnership, okay? There's going to be some things popping up in the mist related to relationships, related to your freedom from a relationship. Maybe there's some sort of stance you took in a relationship that kind of got you to this point, okay? Where it's like people might want to have second chances with you, might see you as a second choice, or almost try to be opportunistic. That sugarcoating might be of significance because it feels like it's kind of targeting this secret relationship, this partnership of some kind, okay? So there might be like snakes in the mist as you are pursuing your dreams and aspirations, as these new opportunities open up to you. So just kind of be mindful of like the hidden affairs, the hidden perspectives people might have, the old chapters, the old patterns of the past that might creep up. Something to do with needing to close them out is what I heard. Okay? And that's kind of probably why I heard the word freedom. It's like you're making a leap forward, okay? You're going to come to some sort of crossroads as well. You're going to need to make some sort of important choice, some sort of life-changing decision that's like, kind of like almost like, okay, like let's say for instance, you're at this crossroads, right? And it's like, it's right before, oh wow, I'm hearing like some sort of like powerful motorcycle sound. So that might be a significance, like maybe you might traverse through a motorcycle, maybe you're on a car of some kind that has a very strong engine, but you're kind of like going to something in a very, I heard, pushing aggressive rushed action towards the crossroad of a life-changing event. But something to do with, it's like an aftermath of, I'm kind of lost my train of thought with that. It's like, maybe there is something to do with losing the train of thought as you make your decision, but it's like you have to be decisive, you have to choose wisely, because your next steps matter, but at the same time, there's going to be obstacles. Oh yes, I did remember that it's almost like a life lesson coming full circle again. It's like you already passed the life lesson, and it's like now all of a sudden it's back again. It's like right before you hit this crossroad, you need to like almost make decisive action in order to choose the direction you want to go. Because if you don't overcome that obstacle, you'll end up going the same route again. If you overcome that obstacle, you go a different route, and it kind of opens up that new door to you. So it's like, trust your intuition, Trust your inner voice. Trust what feels right to you, because that's going to be the North Star, the guiding star to you closing an old chapter and opening another. So yeah, those are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.